continue to the question for you, Puneet. How could an FTA TV channel survive post-COVID when ad revenue vector has completely dried up?
So I think maybe it needs a bit more nuance to be added. I'm assuming the question is that how does an FTA channel, which is also investing in fresh content and hence has costs attached on content, but no subscription revenue coming in, how would they survive?
Right.
Versus maybe other channels on free dish who may have content which is already monetized on other sources, and hence the cost of content is not there. I guess that's the nuance to be added. I think the latter have no challenge. In fact, if you look at we had pulled off our free dish channels about a year and something ago, and the assumption at that point that we had was that the pay ecosystem, the pay advertising in the Hindi GCs, for example, as an industry, I'm not talking a channel, had actually not grown for 3 to 4 years because a lot of money was going on to the free dish platforms as advertising, which we were all part of. But the place where investment was happening on content, which is pay GC, which is the source, if that did not grow, then in a way it would have challenges in future in terms of the investments that could be made on new content, right? That was the reason at that point of time we had taken the call to not have those free dish channels on air. The economics of it, yes.
And yes, we're back.
Yes, we are back. And the reason for that, and maybe first to answer the question there that came on free dish, advertising actually will be back as much as it will be on other channels. So it isn't a different behavior that we will see. It's just that the economics of it, when you're not investing in the content, makes it viable if it's a repeat content, so to speak. If you are investing in new content, it will be a challenge, I think.
But just, I think adding one more kind of layer to this question, we've already seen a few channels shutting down. Delhi Aaj shut down, AXN shut down. And I read an article yesterday which is kind of predicting 30 to 40 more channels will shut down. Do you see this happening due to COVID or NTO, or what's really driving this shutdown?
I think the starting point may have been the NTO or the new tariff order, which has had impact on some of the genres where both because of actual viewership and of course the measurement ecosystem that we have, we've seen those numbers drop, and hence ad revenues in some of those genres have dramatically slipped.
Yeah.
So there, taking Neeraj's point, the industry has also looked at the subscription part of the revenue sustaining some of those channels or not. So the shift that's probably happening is that some of those channels which we only viewed from the point of view of ad sales in the P&L, we are looking at the totality of ad and subscription, because the subscription part of it is something that is contributing and growing for some of those channels. So that is one part. But that said, there will be difficulties for some of the channels to sustain, because the COVID ecosystem, with the impact on advertising that it has meant that P&Ls are getting really stressed. And if there are smaller channels who do not have the capacity to handle this for a period of time, they might find it not viable. So we will see some of that happen.